We are talking about an indie comic by the name of Kamen America. It is fucking gold. It's stylized in a way that says, we're playing up the strengths of what we believe comedy, action, and the ideal human body should be, as opposed to a lot of artwork you see in comics or mainstream comics now, where stuff just seems like it's just like bare bones minimum of effort to make this shit look appealing. They went out of their way to make this stuff as vibrant and as memorable as possible. The action, it's in your face and fast paced while being self-aware at the same time. Like, that really is, in my opinion, where the comic really shines, is in the humor and the satire, which I'll touch on in a minute. You can tell that the series as a whole has a theme of critiquing woke aspects of modern culture, particularly ones that make women feel bad or guilty for being traditionally feminine. The main character, Carly Vanders, she's a girl who likes girly things in a world that wants her to do boy things like sports, chopping wood, and loving the science just because.
Okay.
When she grows up, she just wants to be, she likes making clothes, and she just wants to be a fashionista and make a name for herself doing what she loves. Plot things ensue, and how surprise, she gets electricity and flight powers, because comic book. She gets lots of good opportunities thrown at her, from offers to join the military to working with a media company that really only cares about branding her as the quote-unquote new hotness. She really struggles to find her own identity as a hero and a person. She's constantly being pulled back and forth between her new lot in life as this superpowered badass that the media is just eating up, and the morals and values that were instilled in her back in her childhood. She's gorgeous. That doesn't hurt. The fact that her body is literally stacked to the gods. Always good points there. Her personality is endearing and earnest, and her sense of humor is refreshing. And it never comes across as forced or cringy. I'm looking at you, Marvel Comics.
I think once you start working at like Marvel or DC, you just lock yourself in a room and don't interact with like real people. They just interact with each other. Once you're in an echo chamber like that, everything you say is gonna sound good.
Yeah. You're gonna find yourself, I don't know, being a mid-30-something-year-old dude who claims that he's gonna take back internet terms demeaning woke culture, and having non-binary characters whose only character traits are that they're non-binary.
That's so weird. It's just so weird.
Nah.
You gotta have like hobbies and interests.
My hobbies are that I like to play around with my gender. I literally change genders every hour on the hour.
That's dumb. I think it's silly to like have to be like, I'm non-binary, or I'm gay, and that be like a personality trait.
See, shit like that is exactly the type of mindset that this comic satirizes brilliantly. Like, some of it's in your face, some of it's in the background and subtext, and I really don't want to spoil any of it, because it really is like, if you read this thing, you will be falling out your fucking chair. Like, for example, basically Carly's genuinely helping people at the cost of her image, and they don't like that, her higher ups, so they offer her a compromise in the form of a sidekick named Major Babe. She's overly masculine in her appearance, her costume looks like pure tea dumpster juice, and she has a random robot arm. The firm says, hey, we'll let Major Babe get out here and move the agenda along. Also, there's a scene where Carly's fighting these monsters for fodder, and one of them is a mummy named Gangsta Rapper, spelled with W-R Rapper, and I damn near peed myself right on the spot, and I'm not afraid to admit that.
Gangsta Rapper?
That's really Rapper.
Cute. Yeah, that's cute.
But that is what comics are supposed to be. They're supposed to give us characters that we feel like we could actually meet in real life, even as they're doing these larger-than-life feats.
mean, that's what comics are meant to be. Like you said, they're supposed to be that element of it that's like fantastical and over the top, and the comedy needs to be there so it'll be fun and enjoyable to read. But it's fine for there to be a message as long as the message is not, "Hi, my name is Snowflake, and I'm non-binary, and I throw throwing stars because I like Japanese culture." How do you identify with a character that just has this identity and nothing else?
They do have a character trait. Their favorite color is blue.
Alright, so the comic sounds amazing.
A couple people did some YouTube reviews of it, like this one YouTuber I'm subscribed to called Just Some Guy. He did a review of it, and first I heard it because it came on when I was going to sleep, and I listened to it. I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty good. Then I watched it and I saw the art, and I'm like, okay, insta buy. Like, no more arguments. Say no more. Like, shut up and take my money.
Good lord.